Hi, welcome to dailywriteforyou.com. Please subscribe to our channel for more valuable videos. You can also visit our website, link in the description. Let's start. Demand general versus lead gen has amounted to a ton of misunderstanding within the closing numerous years, comparable terms in a call but specific in concept. If you study current advertising literature, you might imagine they imply the identical aspect, but this isn't always proper. Is demand generation the same as lead generation? Your income group understanding the variations between the demanding era and lead generation is a should nowadays. Demand generation advertising creates recognition and demand for a logo. Demand generation receives interest and can drive visitors to your internet site or store. Lead generation entails turning involved humans for your business into real customers. Demand generation specifics. There is a top-notch deal of strategy worried in a demand generation marketing campaign. Demand strategies are based on data accrued using market researchers. Researchers will paintings tough to discover the right manner to trap human beings in an emblem. Demand generation methods. There are distinctive lead era methods. The efforts you use will depend upon whether or not you're advertising towards different organizations or looking to serve the majority. The trick to demand era campaigns ought to be to attract a target audience. You need to create a want or preference for a product via advertising. After someone watches your advertising, they have to be more likely to buy your product. There are some specific techniques of call for the era. You may additionally attempt to get human beings to fill out a shape, or maybe join up for an internet class or webinar. You also might try to get them to engage with social media, movies, or blogs. Once a lead is generated, you may need to nurture it. Even if it doesn't remodel into a direct buy, it's miles nonetheless salvageable. An advertising employer or income company might also strive for numerous exceptional techniques to nurture leads before giving up on them. Most advertising professionals will use a chain of approaches to generate demand. Web analytics. Web insight or analytics entails the measurement and evaluation of net facts. It is used to grow traffic to an internet site and in the end to garner more sales. It does drastically extra than just discovering what number of humans are coming to an internet site. It will measure the website's effectiveness. There are many internet analytics apps out there. The quality of them will inform you of the effects of your advertising and marketing campaigns. It will show you any modifications in web traffic from campaign to campaign. It may also show what articles they're reading once they get there. One important factor that Internet Analytics can inform you of is your key performance indicators. KPI measures the overall performance of man or woman enterprise. Sports. If you're reading your website performance by using key overall performance signs, you will need to choose those marketing KPIs cautiously. A top KPI should be quantifiable and simple. You ought to simplest use a few of them, and they have to be without delay tied to your marketing goals. It is crucial to apply identical KPIs always. One factor you need to in no way do is find arrogance metrics. Vanity metrics are net statistics that make you feel appropriate about your website without supplying you with any information about why humans have come to visit. Examples of true KPIs might consist of conversion prices from visitors to buyers, social media hyperlink traffic, and people who have signed up on your email carrier. You need to attention to the type of hits that come to be making you money. Content marketing. When a corporation makes use of the technique of content advertising and marketing, it will disperse content to diverse places on the net to draw a particular audience. The wish is that the content you distribute will motivate the viewer to take a worthwhile motion. It can be hard to figure out what's valuable content material. You need to recognize what content material humans will search for out. It needs to create a need for anything product it's far you are ultimately promoting. In business to enterprise advertising, infographics are very popular. Charts are often utilized in infographics. An accurate infographic will regularly illustrate the need for specific services or products. It also can show the high-quality results of using it. If you may get media to apply your infographic, it will upload credibility to your brand. It may also assist to establish you as an expert. Podcasts can come up with your emblem visibility. The manner you use podcasts will depend on the form of product you are advertising. If you offer instructional services, beginning your podcast will assist to set up you as a professional. If you are a guest on a person else's podcast, it lets you introduce yourself to the public. In some instances, you'll be capable of beginning a podcast free. A proper podcast will incorporate pretty a bit of statistics and attention to one unique challenge. Videos and vlogging also can assist to sell a commercial enterprise. Anyone can begin a YouTube channel. You can advertise your product free while you create a video. If you can, you have to lease a professional digicam person to help you in making a terrific video. If you are not capable of coming up with the money for such luxuries, a video you're making yourself can nonetheless entice clients to a store or internet site. It is a great concept to make videos continually. If you can get humans to join your videos, they will get a notification whenever you're making a new one. Writing an ebook and putting it on a website inclusive of Amazon also can assist to establish your credibility. It is super if you may sell many copies of the ebook. However, even in the case you're not a big dealer, you can still use the reality that you've written to market your product. Ultimately, an awesome content advertising and marketing campaign should make people privy to your product. Once they may be privy to your product, they have to be fascinated sufficiently to do studies about it. They have to then recall shopping for it themselves and in the long run, make a purchase. Social media marketing using social media to your advantage is also a crucial part of demand technology. When doing research, businesses get a number of their information from social media. Just posting things on your personal social media pages isn't enough. You ought to be part of businesses that must do with something it's for your marketing. You must concentrate on what human beings say and interact in conversations with them. You need to train humans as a good deal, as you probably can approximately why they want the sort of issue which you are promoting and why your product is the first-class way to satisfy that need. You can also use social media to stay in advance of the opposition. Make positive to be very aware of what your opposition is doing always. If you study their blogs and pay attention to their podcasts, you can get thoughts on your enterprise. You also can use statistics that they provide you with to counter their arguments and display why your product is higher. Lead generation specifics. There are a few particular things you may need to create lead technology techniques. Lead generation campaigns. Once you have got created a call for your product, you'll want to have a lead technology approach to turn the hobby you have got created for your product into sales. Quality should be the focus. You have to be centered on getting leads that will purchase your product as opposed to a huge range of leads in widespread. When it involves paid content material, the common conversion fee is 2.35%, and the pinnacle 25% are converting at 5.31%. It ought to always be your intention to convert 10% of your leads. Website paperwork should be short. Getting a client's statistics is one of the most essential lead era procedures. Once you get a fish for your hook, you want to reel it in carefully. The website form you've got for capacity customers ought to be brief and to the factor. You no longer need to invite lots of sensitive facts proper away. Making your purchaser sense even though they're in control is vital, especially when they first contact you. Incentivize your readers to share your content. Nothing is ever surely as effective as word of mouth advertising. Sharing content is phrase of mouth marketing nowadays. You can deliver your current clients small incentives for sharing your content material. You can offer them a small coupon for supplying you with references who sign up for a service you provide. When you do that, you'll lead them to feel as though they may be more than only a client but a part of a group. Customer testimonials. One of the easiest and first-class advertising and marketing strategies you can use is to make your clients experience like superstars. Ask everybody who buys from you for his or her feedback. If you get desirable remarks, make sure to ask a purchaser if they could be inquisitive about a testimonial. You can provide them with loose products as an incentive. Customer testimonials are free advertisements for you. A client who offers a testimonial is probable to return lower back and buy products again and again. They will invite their pals for your website to peer their 15 minutes of reputation. Understand where your leads are coming from. One of the most essential elements of advertising a product is understanding how clients are becoming to your website. Your analytics software program has to inform you how a patron located your product and what keywords had been vital to them in their decision to go to your internet site. Once they may be on your site, you need to be capable of seeing what products they clicked on and what content material they engaged with. Come up with an email strategy. There's no more shopping for signs than somebody asking to be knowledgeable approximately updates in your organization and events that your business is having. If a person requests to be put on your email listing, they're inquisitive about your product. You don't need to crush a capacity customer with a copious amount of emails. An email as soon as every 2 weeks will do. It is most excellent to categorize your customers and send them information this is pertinent to them. You must constantly consist of an ahead to a friend hyperlink in your emails. Offer coupons and giveaways. If a client is on the fence approximately shopping for a product, you could need to electronic mail them a 10% off coupon. You also can raffle off a bit of merchandise together with your organization's name on it, or promise them an unfastened item after they order their first item. Conclusion: you have labored difficult on growing your product and it merits be visible. If you're making a demand generation effort, human beings will visit your website. If you get the right people to your internet site, it'll generate masses of leads. If you have an incredible product, stay in contact together with your leads, and are mindful of you ought to be successful in developing demand for your product. FAQ: what is a call for generation strategy? A call for error method is a technique hired using a marketing crew by way of which a business enterprise will go approximately creating a demand for a product. It can entail the usage of infographics and social media, running a blog, developing videos, and creating content material for marketing functions. The final goal needs to be to force people into your business, keep, or internet site. You ought to plan what you will say earlier than setting them on the internet. Is the call for generation similar to advertising? The demand era is a way to expand advertising and marketing leads. It intends to create a want for a product. It is part of the marketing funnel, but it isn't a whole advertising strategy in itself. It is a part of an inbound advertising approach rather than an outbound approach. It ought to make the client come to you, generating organic leads, helping marketers exit the dark ages of paid advertising. Generating natural leads is the important thing to a hit inbound advertising approach. Paid advertising can sometimes paint an effective manner to generate leads speedily. It's not sustainable in the end, though. You ought to hold to optimize your ads through the years. You would possibly even discover that Facebook deletes your paid advert account once you unknowingly violate the new phrases of service rule. To create a lead era system that churns out brilliant leads day after day, you want to be cognizant of organic techniques. In this text, we'll talk about what organic and inorganic lead generation are and the way you may get more leads without using paid advertising in marketing. What is organic and inorganic lead generation? Organic lead technology is the system of attracting leads through unpaid strategies together with SEO, content, material advertising, and social media. Inorganic lead technology is the manner of attracting leads through paid techniques which include Google AdWords, Facebook ads, and LinkedIn ads. Need more organic leads? Focus on traffic generation first. Traffic is the lifeblood of all efforts to improve your natural lead technology effects. There are numerous ways to generate traffic, inclusive of a regular content material advertising strategy and a social media advertising plan. Gain a full understanding of your potential customers. One of the first-rate methods to generate organic leads is using the expertise of your clients. Start by growing a customer character, which is a fictional illustration of your best purchaser. Here are suggestions for growing your client persona. Use customer surveys to enter your goal marketplace. Interview contemporary clients, research your competition, and try to recognize their purchaser base. Research keywords. Once you've got an excellent knowledge of your clients, it's time to begin gaining knowledge of key phrases. Keywords are the phrases and terms that people use when they're attempting to find records on SERPs. If you can locate key phrases applicable to your commercial enterprise, you could create content that targets the keywords. More organic leads will result as you positioned forth extra content concentrated on the keywords utilized by your first-class fit clients. Search purpose is a key factor to think through while conducting keyword research. What is search intent? When someone kinds a keyword into the engines like Google, they're now not just seeking out any result. They have a specific aim in mind. There are three kinds of seeking causes. 1. Informational. The searcher is searching out facts, approximately a subject. 2. Transactional. The searcher wants to shop for something or take a few types of movement. 3. Commercial. The searcher is searching out corporations that can help them with their wishes. It's essential to recognize the difference between those kinds of search engine queries whilst you're accomplishing your keyword studies. You'll want to goal exclusive keywords relying on the sort of motive. For instance, in case you're strolling an e-commerce shop, you don't forget to focus on transactional and industrial keywords. On the alternative hand, target informational and transactional keywords. In case you're strolling a blog, consistently publish quality content once you have your consumer personality and focused keywords in the vicinity. It's time to begin publishing content material. You want to publish instructional and informative content that's relevant to your target market. Your purpose is to provide valuable data that helps your target market remedy its issues. Think about the questions your shoppers ask themselves and solve them on your content. It's critical to publish content material frequently if you want to acquire pleasant organic rankings. One way to do that is by placing a publishing schedule and sticking to it. Mix in video content in addition to publishing terrific written content. Don't forget to add video content material to your mix. Videos are a wonderful manner to interact with your target market and help them find out about your business. Plus, they're highly attractive and will let you rank higher in search engine consequences pages, SERPs. There are many ways to produce videos. Two of the most famous methods are by way of the use of a webcam or cell phone. You can also use a software program like Camtasia or ScreenFlow to create expert films. What type of content should you include in videos? When growing videos, you ought to encompass a variety of content. Here are some styles of video content that you may use to improve natural ratings. Product videos showcase your merchandise and explain how they work. How-to videos teach your target audience a way to do something related to your business. Interviews get insights from enterprise specialists or clients about your area of interest. Behind-the-scenes videos give your target market a have a look at what is going on behind the curtain at your enterprise. Make positive to combine the kind of movies you create so that you keep your viewers engaged. Perform search engine optimization. Now that you've created super content material, it's time to begin promoting it. One way is with the aid of performing search engine optimization to your website and blog posts. Search engine optimization is the method of optimizing your content so that you can rank better in search engine results pages, SERPs. Many enterprise proprietors think SEO best includes the usage of a plugin like Yoast Search Engine Optimization or all-in-one SEO for WordPress. They make a mistake thinking that the call of the game is turning all of the principal points of Yoast search engine optimization inexperienced. For example, others make a mistake focusing too much on a short phrase, relying on their articles, or obsessing about their website's domain rating, Dr. Variety, interior of their Hrefs account. You indeed need to paint on search engine optimization activities, which include Doctor or your search engine marketing plugin. However, proper search engine optimization is about a lot extra than that. 3 types of SEO. There are 3 types of SEO: on-page, off-web page, and technical. On-page SEO refers back to the things you may do for your website to improve your rating. It consists of optimizing your titles, meta descriptions, pictures, and movies. Off-page search engine marketing involves constructing hyperlinks back on your website from different websites. The greater super hyperlinks you've got, the higher overall ratings you could obtain. Technical search engine optimization is all about ensuring your internet site is set up for success with the search engines. It includes such things as making sure your website is hundreds quickly, putting in an SSL certificate on your internet site, making your website online sell pleasant, and developing a sitemap. Search engine optimization is an ongoing technique that calls for effort and time. If you're inclined to position yourself in the work, you can see tremendous search results. Quick tips for expert on-page search engine marketing. Search results. If you're looking to improve your on-web page search engine optimization, right here are a few tips as a way to help. Use keywords on your title tags. Include your target keywords in your meta descriptions. Optimize your pics with key phrases and alt text. Add videos to your internet site. Quick tips for expert off-page search engine optimization results. Off-page SEO is a little tougher to gain than on web page search engine optimization. If you follow those guidelines, however, you'll be well in your manner. Build links from remarkable websites. Participate in hyperlink roundups. Guest publish on different websites contrary to what you may pay attention to from some human beings in the search engine optimization world. Hyperlink construction continues to be an essential part of the SEO system. Your goal is to construct an easy hyperlink profile over time. For example, don't create one-way links by doing visitor posts 100% of the time. Mix in special link building strategies. Vary the anchor text that points lower back in your website. Quick tips for expert technical search engine marketing results. Even though technical SEO is regularly neglected by using many entrepreneurs, it's essential for success with search engines. Here are a few tips that will help you get commenced. Use website speed plugin like WP Rocket. Use cell friendliness equipment from Google and Bing. Use the free SSL options furnished by way of most internet site hosts. Focus on the middle of the funnel. Another way to generate organic leads through Google search effects is with the aid of focusing on the middle of the funnel. The middle of the funnel is the degree in the buying process wherein consumers are actively discovering their alternatives. It's a first-rate opportunity to generate organic leads as you operate focused content material to hook in niche soup customers. What is top-of-funnel content? Top-of-funnel content is the type of content material that draws human beings from search results who are not yet familiar with your emblem. It's typically extra popular content, such as doors, fixtures, thoughts. What is the middle of funnel content? Middle of funnel content material is the sort of content material that helps buyers who are actively getting to know their options. Customers right here might search for key phrases such as pleasant daybeds or excellent front room chairs. What is the bottom of funnel content? The backside of funnel content is the type of content that naturally leads are prepared to shop for. These leads usually look for critiques on precise products or posts that evaluate one emblem in opposition to another. You need to post content material in all three of the above categories. However, preserve extra of your content inside the center of the funnel. You'll find out that you could find keywords with appealing search extent and still compete properly with the competition. You'll also entice the kind of natural leads to convert properly. The bottom of the funnel key phrases may convert more without problems into income. The trouble is that the hunt volume for these key phrases is some distance decreased from the center of the funnel. Keywords. If all of your content is at the bottom of the funnel, you'll discover it difficult to grow your organic traffic through the years. You'll compete as a bottom feeder in comparison to competition whose awareness is at the center of the funnel of visitors. Use a simple social media strategy. In addition to SEO, you need to use social media to promote your content. Social media platforms are an awesome manner to attain a larger target audience and force natural site visitors back to your website. When promoting your content material on social media, make certain to encompass a link lower back for your article or landing web page. Include quotes in your social media posts. One way to increase the chances that people will share your posts is with the aid of consisting of rates out of your content. When people see a top-notch quote, they're more likely to share it with their followers. Make certain the charges are brief and smooth to percentage. You can also use a device like Canva to create pics with charges out of your content. Include images in your social media posts. Another way to grow the chances that humans will percentage your posts is by way of consisting of pictures for your posts. When people see a top-notch image, they're much more likely to proportion it with their fans. Use lead magnets and landing pages for lead flow. Now that you recognize the way to generate site visitors, you need to add within the mechanisms required to transform visitors into organic leads. Lead magnets are your start line. A lead magnet is a form of content that you offer in change for a person's touch information. You can use an ebook, a manual, or maybe a video, for instance. Use opt-in touchdown pages with well-written headlines and bullet factors to put them on the market as your lead magnets. As greater site visitors convert to your touchdown pages, you'll start seeing an upward push in natural leads. Here are other methods to transform internet site and social media traffic into organic leads. Use an exit cause pop-up to your internet site. Entice weblogs. Submit readers with content improvements in every article. Offer a lead magnet at the pinnacle of your homepage. Conclusion: it takes effort and time to generate organic leads. However, it's worth it. In the end, by using the techniques in this article, you'll begin to generate extra leads without the use of paid advertising. The secrets to understanding your target market: studying applicable keywords, creating engaging content, and attracting natural leads through top-notch lead magnets. Frequently asked questions. You can also nonetheless have a few questions on organic and inorganic leads. Let's evaluation of the maximum normally asked questions. What is the inorganic lead era? Inorganic lead generation is the method of producing leads through techniques apart from organic seek. These techniques may include paid advertising and marketing, consisting of Google AdWords or social media systems like Facebook ads. How do you convert natural leads? There is not any one-size-fits-all solution to this query. However, you may grow your possibilities of improving your lead generation effects with the aid of using lead magnets and touchdown pages. You also can use email advertising to nurture leads until they're geared up to buy. Performance marketing. How to achieve results. Performance marketing is all approximately achieving effects. Performance marketing is the key to achievement, whether you're an enterprise owner or a web marketer. Using the right strategies can reap high-quality effects and drive extra traffic to your website. In this blog put up, we will speak about overall performance marketing guidelines in Element and show you how to get began. To be on the reducing fringe of marketing innovation, you need to spend money on overall performance advertising and marketing. It allows for actual time ROI measurement and pushes marketing groups to continuously innovate and develop with their partnered businesses. Successful overall performance advertising and marketing will create loyal businesses, develop your enterprise, and provide you with the high-quality feasible gear to acquire your goal. What is performance marketing? Performance advertising is a period used to explain the various advertising sports which can be overall performance-based. In this manner that overall performance advertising and marketing rely upon overall performance metrics, which include the number of users who click on an advert or a hyperlink. Performance advertising isn't like conventional advertising, as it focuses on overall performance rather than impressions. An overall performance primarily based advertisement takes into account what number of purchasers are shopping for products after seeing them marketed online. How performance marketing revolutionizes advertising performance. Advertising and marketing campaigns revolutionize the connection between clients and their employed overall performance marketers. It allows you to most effective pay when a specific movement is finished or the intention is reached to your performance advertising. Social media permits those meetings to be held online, streamlining the entire method. The process of effective performance marketing campaigns. The first step of the performance marketing manner is to rent a web advertising supervisor. The right supervisor will define nicely dependent content material before diving deeper into the favored target audience. They may also use super performance advertising gear within the technique of sending out your content to social media. This equipment consists of market studies, surveys, and recognition groups. Once the virtual content material approach has been researched, planned, and carried out, it is critical to go back to the content material and optimize it, making the most of your marketing strategy. Optimization of your advertising and marketing strategy can most effectively arise after the statistics surrounding it are far measured. Measure the B2B digital advertising and marketing method through the use of social media and internet site analytics, along with other records, to decide the general ROI. Then, optimize that approach. There are 4 essential approaches to deciding the optimization of an advertising method. Cost per order, CPO. There are 4 essential approaches to deciding the optimization of a marketing method. The first is the price in line with order, CPO, overall performance advertising. This is the cost of an advertising method divided using the number of orders obtained for it. It lets the organization decide how good deal money changed into spent to benefit one purchaser. Cost per mil, CPM. The next method is the cost per mil, CPM, overall performance of advertising in marketing. CPM is likewise called value consistent with thousand. It in particular measures $1,000 in advertising campaigns on websites. For example, if an internet site charges $3.00 CPM, which means it should pay $3 for every 1,000 views of its advertisement. Cost per lead, corporal. The 0.33 technique is price consistent with lead, corporal, overall performance advertising and marketing. Corporal is one form of an overall performance advertising pricing version. It creates a balance of duty between the advertiser and the publisher. In corporal, the advertiser most effective will pay while a purchaser without delay signs up for their marketed product. Cost per action, CPA. The final technique of overall performance advertising and marketing optimization is the cost per motion, CPA, overall performance marketing. In this strategy, an advertiser best pays when a capable patron performs a certain motion. This way, this approach is low threat for the advertiser. Regardless of which optimization approach you pick, it's far critical to mirror your content and discover ways to make it higher. How to measure market performance. Set clear goals. Measuring the market overall performance of a virtual method is prime. Without it, companies will no longer recognize how effective their marketing strategy became, or how to improve it for future campaigns. The first step of any advertising and marketing method is to set clear desires. Without a described framework in thoughts, your agency will never be able to as it should be degree the successes and failures of your advertising method, and the person campaigns you operate to reap your give-up purpose. Identify your KPIs. Online advertising and marketing metrics are values used to degree the performance of an advertising method. Since much unique gear is used within the introduction of an advertising method, it's far extraordinarily useful and green to apply particular metrics when measuring your advertising marketing campaign performance. Some of the most common metrics consist of emblem consciousness, returning visitors, click-on through fee, web visitors sources, and cost in step with lead. Key performance indicators, KPIs, are a subgroup of virtual advertising metrics. KPIs are just like metrics in that they're also used to degree your advertising and marketing campaigns' success. However, KPIs can be divided into 4 key agencies: economic, income, advertising, and venture management. What KPIs you may use will rely upon the dreams you place for your approach to the research and planning degree. They may also consist of income signs including your month-to-month increase in sales, or financial indicators, such as your contemporary ratio and internet earnings margin. Create well-written reports. Another method of measurement is a digital advertising and marketing file. A nicely written record can be used to show, with the right information, that your advertising approach has grown your focused enterprise's final results together with a boom of income for a sure product or an advanced rate of returning customers. Be positive to reply to those 4 important questions when writing a virtual advertising and marketing report. How tons of money are you spending? What number of people are you achieving? How effective is your marketing? And what sort of cash are you making returned from the advertising expenses? Regular reporting will help maintain your advertising and marketing goals on course. Conduct a digital marketing audit. You also can preserve a digital advertising and marketing audit to check on all of the practices and techniques you have got used to date in your advertising and marketing, and what their effects had been. An audit is an ideal manner to locate your maximum hit strategies and web content material to determine what's operating and what isn't. Always. Everything from social media traffic to web pages to search engine marketing can be examined in an audit. An audit allows you taking stock of who you are now and where you're headed. Utilize a performance marketing dashboard. A performance advertising and marketing dashboard can integrate the important thing metrics you are using along with your virtual advertising and marketing reports to present an informative show of ways your techniques are functioning. Dashboards permit your information to be polished through an attention-grabbing display. The 4 pillars of successful performance marketing. Successful performance advertising and marketing need a sturdy heritage of framework and studies. 4 main pillars make up a solid overall performance marketing framework. They are internet site visitors, internet site conversion, patron fee, and monitoring. The right framework will help set your dreams in location. Who do you need to reach, and what do you need them to do? Creating a detailed performance marketing funnel. Once you have got the framework, you want to apply a performance advertising funnel. This funnel will take your advertising and marketing strategies and develop them. Initially, while the funnel is at its widest, you will want to make customers aware of you. Then, you will paint to lead them to first-time customers, then habitual customers, and ultimately, unswerving consumers who will vouch for your enterprise. Once you reach the top of the funnel, you will have related along with your clients and hold a personal relationship with them. An accurate way to don't forget how the advertising funnel works is with the acronym AIDDA. Consciousness, hobby, preference, movement, advocacy. Working towards your goal. A virtual advertising strategy will consist of many one-of-a-kind steps and campaigns. Ultimately, even though it's miles created to paint closer to one principal purpose, the campaigns around it, whether or not they are via social media, email, or your internet site, are without a doubt steps taken to attain your very last purpose. When developing your method, achieve this with this mindset in the vicinity. It will hold you centered and ensure the steps you take are deliberate. Employing key tactics. Once your advertising approach is in location, it's time that allows you to rent key strategies. These techniques will make your work stand out in a sea of similar techniques and allow your target market to without problems find your content. These key processes encompass social media and email advertising and marketing, seek engine marketing, and search engine optimization writing. Search engine marketing is short for SEO and uses a style of writing that utilizes the sorting techniques of engines like Google to make your content material more distinguished in the searches of your target customers. How to utilize performance marketing training. Performance marketing is an ever-developing market. This way new avenues for improvement are continuously beginning, and also, you must take advantage of them. They will hold you and your business enterprise at the leading edge of advertising, and give you new strategies and a good way to set you up other than your competition. Several online guides are even unfastened, along with Google's advertising assignment and HubSpot Academy's virtual advertising direction. There are also books written on virtual marketing that specialize in everything from AdWords to blogging, to the basics of digital marketing itself. Although it may be helpful to own a physical reproduction of such a recommendation, instead of just taking an internet course, books like those can become outdated. Speedy. It is important to test the ebook year of any digital advertising ebook to look if it's still applicable nowadays. Choosing the perfect advertising agency. The virtual advertising employer you select to run your overall performance advertising could make or damage your employer. The incorrect one will waste your money, distort your enterprise's voice, and harm the modern day and ability relationships your organization has with its customers. Fortunately, there are numerous steps you may take to assist pick your ideal performance marketing company. The performance marketing enterprise is growing by leaps and bounds. As it does, new possibilities for overall performance advertising education open up. To stay ahead of the curve and your opposition, you should take gain of those possibilities. They will maintain you sharp and come up with techniques that set you other from others in the performance advertising industry. Know what you need first, realize what your wishes and advertising price range are in your advertising and marketing campaign. The more particular and straightforward you may be about your goals and wishes, the much less chance there may be that the advertising enterprise will take unwanted liberties together with your content material or your money. Look for transparency and credibility. Second, require complete transparency between you and your advertising enterprise. Keep a consistent record of all communications, and talk with them regularly approximately their development, questions, and roadblocks. Next, make sure you observe their credibility level. Check their proclaimed revel in and credibility, and reference it with customer reviews of their work. Ask the corporation for reports of a deal that did not cross well, to peer what went wrong in the way they dealt with it. Above all, ensure that all parties worried are genuine in telling the truth. Be certain to test their credited industry and joy, if they have any. An accurate overall performance advertising business enterprise will adapt its strategies and content material to each unique customer. A terrible one will repeat the same techniques over and over. Also, be sure to keep in mind not best for the consumer and agency sides to this agreement. Look at the technical facet and notice how the employer you're thinking about utilizes it. Build a strong relationship foundation. Finally, ask yourself what you suspect of the human beings at the back of the advertising organization. Do you get in conjunction with them? Would you willingly pick out to spend time with them? If the answer is not any, you may need to not forget a one-of-a-kind enterprise. A precise operating courting is ultimately structured upon the humans on both sides getting alongside. Finding your most effective performance marketing channels when it comes to what channels to apply in your overall performance advertising, social media has opened the doorways for a plethora of the latest channels. Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube are all structures to utilize. Focus on search engine marketing, SEM, search engine advertising, SEM, is the best channel on the subject of performance advertising and marketing. This allows your performance advertising and marketing to be displayed on some of the structures, along with Google and Bing. SEM gives you the potential to area commercials on several special channels straight away with one regular massage. Search ads can seem at the top, bottom, or side of a seek engine outcomes web page, SERP, and can be in the shape of text advertisements, product listing commercials, PLOS, or shopping ads. Leverage the use of email campaigns along with social media channels. Electronic mail campaigns are some other possible advertising approaches. A true email campaign will inspire motion from your customers and increase sales. There are 3 fundamental belongings you need to know for an exquisite email marketing campaign: your goals, your audience, and the sorts of emails. Create a plan that hones in on these 3 factors, and use the generation you have wisely. Install an affiliate software before you pick an advertising and marketing channel. Enforce associate software. This type of software provides you with tracking. It also reviews. Whilst preferred moves are precipitated, such as a click, sale, or registration. The affiliate software program will paint with whatever marketing channel you operate and come up with the facts you need to degree and record the success rate of your efforts. Affiliate advertising is overall performance-based, and it's miles the performance advertising channel that offers you the most data and insight into your overall performance. Affiliate companions are decided on primarily based on performance standards after which compensated. Hence, affiliate performance marketing is a continuous system that lets in for optimization of companion income performance by using the usage of extraordinary incentives and financial rewards to check which ones produce the fine consequences. Focus on social media marketing. Social media advertising is the best manner to attain your target audience. Digital advertising via social media channels allows you to target precise users who are much more likely than others to become customers. Social paid advertising has the energy to enhance performance advertising by utilizing social media campaigns and accomplishing specific demographics and users who are most all likelihood to shop for something out of your enterprise. Social overall performance marketing platforms, which include Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter, are superb ways to connect to your goal marketplace. Paid social advertising let you attain even extra those who are most probably to be inquisitive about what you need to offer. Those top performance advertising channels will work best when you have a nicely rounded and entire overall performance advertising and marketing plan that uses the latest social media advertising technology. Leverage the power of content marketing. One of the most critical performances of advertising strategies is content marketing. Quality content will help you entice and maintain customers while setting up your emblem as a concept chief in your enterprise. Content performance advertising techniques include writing, video, and audio content that is branded with your corporation's name. Performance content advertising aims to capture the attention of traffic on an internet site or social media platform and inspire them to do so, which includes clicking a hyperlink. Performance marketers must additionally consider using interactive content material. This type of content is designed to interact with customers and encourage them to spend extra time on your website online. Test display advertising. Banner commercials are one of the simplest performance advertising and marketing channels. They have the strength to draw attention and increase emblem consciousness, which is what performance advertising and marketing are all. Approximately, banner ads can be used as a part of overall performance advertising programs or maybe for performance social media advertising and marketing campaigns. Consider native advertising across a lot of these feasible channels. Native advertising is every other essential baseline. Native advertising is a form of online advertising and marketing that mimics instructional content material already on your internet site. It attracts the potential purchaser through its use of what the client already is aware of and likes. Sponsored content is a form of native advertising that overall performance entrepreneurs must take advantage of. This type of native marketing lets you place your content material in front of a relevant and fascinating audience. It is a kind of performance primarily based marketing that is developing in recognition. Sponsored content is a top-notch way to reach new clients while growing emblem focus. Performance marketing versus traditional advertising. The performance advertising versus conventional advertising debate has long gone on for a long term. Performance marketers are centered on outcomes, while overall performance primarily based advertising and marketing regularly doesn't have an immediate effect. It may be tough to degree the exact ROI of overall performance marketing, however. Performance campaigns typically don't depend closely on paid commercials and performance-based total advertising doesn't awareness of overall performance. Content performance advertising is greater of an organic shape of overall performance advertising that focuses on constructing relationships and beliefs with your target market via applicable content they may need to consume. Utilizing performance marketing campaign at its best to pick the right advertising channel for you. Consciousness at the quit purpose. Work backward from wherein you need your client to emerge, and see what channels find match that adventure. Additionally, attempt to see yourself from the buyer's perspective. What do they want from you?